and gentlemen, welcome back once again to Live a Live. When we last left off, we completed the caveman chapter and killed the last dinosaur. So today we're going into my second favorite chapter. I promise I'm not doing this like in order of like my most to least favorite. I'm doing it chronologically. But the Kung Fu chapter is my second favorite. So in ancient China, an aged martial artist lives high atop a windy peak. He has begun to feel the need of a suitable successor for his technique. His disciples train hard, but only one will come to harness their master's power. This is my second favorite chapter, purely on the strength of the music. That, and I am a really big fan of like the old martial arts movies. Really love them. Love them. Jackie Chan, Sammo Hung, like all those old martial arts movies from the 70s and 80s that were very poorly dubbed. Huge fan of them. Huge fan. But unlike the other characters, we don't actually name the character, we name the style the character uses. In this case, it's Jin Shan Quan, which I do believe means Seeking Mountain School. Or Seeking Mountain Fist. Excuse me. I know Quan means fist. And I think it means, anyway, it doesn't matter, but I'm, from like the individual words I've looked up, I think it means Seeking Mountain School, or Seeking Mountain Fist. So you could say it's the Seeking Mountain School. Kind of like in Fist of the North Star, like Hokuto no Ken. Like Quan is the same word as Ken in Japanese, Chinese. From my understanding. I could be totally wrong. If any of you know Chinese and like can come up with a better translation, let me know. The problem that I've ran into, like when trying to look this stuff up, is like you type in the word, any of the words, and there's like 20 different ways to say each word, and each word, each different pronunciation of the same word has a different meaning. So that's just, I saw a couple of discussions and I looked up a couple of words and I was like, oh yeah, Seeking Mountain Fist. That sounds actual plausible. It's time to go find a successor. My Jin Shan Quan. So the structure of this chapter is go find pupils, train pupils. So we can teach them Kung Fu. And we want to equip, get the stuff out of this, these boxes. I mean, why would we let items just sit here, right? I really love the music in this. There's nothing up here right now, I don't think. Okay. Is there any grass to pick up? No, there's not. Okay. All the music in this chapter is good. Mount Daiji. And all this little grass right here you can pick up. So there are basically 3 directions to go. There are 2 towns and the bamboo forest. We're going to go to the bamboo forest first for 2 reasons. One, there's an NPC to pick up over here, our first student. There's tigers to beat up. So the Jin Shan Quan master starts at level 10 and he knows all of his skills. For the purposes of this, you basically can just use Lao Hu Zi Wu, which means old fox dance. I only know that's what that means because that's what it was translated as in the original translation. But this is probably his most damaging move, and it will disable these tigers a lot of the time, so that's pretty good. So, we want to pick up all of the grass in this place. We want to get all these healing plants, because we need them for one of the other areas. One thing of note is that the master actually cannot gain levels. He's permanently stuck at level 10. Thankfully, these tigers are not difficult. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to equip armor. I'll do that. Do that right now. There we go. There's not much in the way of armor in this chapter. Do I have any accessories? I don't think I do. No. I'm broke. So I've got like 4 sodas over here to drink because I opened all 4 of them because I was like, man, I'm thirsty, and I opened a soda, right? And then I put it down and I was like 10 minutes later, I was like, man, I'm thirsty, and I opened another soda, and I did this like 3 more times because I'm an idiot. I'm king of the idiots, and the laughter of other is the song of my people. So I've got like all these sodas I poured in one giant cup, and I'm just gonna be sipping on it. So this is Li Kugo. Li is the first of the disciples that we're going to be recruiting. Each one of the disciples, she's also very violent, but each one of the disciples basically specializes in each one of the disciples basically specializes in something, like a stat. So you have a disciple that specializes in I'm gonna kill this tiger because I gotta get this grass over here. Lee, her specialization is supposed to be her speed stat. However, she actually is the most balanced of the 3 disciples. She has decent hit points. She doesn't have the most hit points out of the disciples. She's basically got the middle road on all of the stats except speed, in which she is the clear winner. So we're gonna go over here now. Gracious. There's a whole cart of red something. So this is Samo. Samo is the second disciple we're going to be getting. Despite how they're going out of their way to show how agile he is, he's actually the slowest and I'm not going to say dumbest, but he has the lowest speed and IQ of the 3 disciples. However, he has really good strength and really, really good vitality. Sure. So, if you say no, you actually don't have to fight him. But we'll beat him up anyway. Because it's funny. It amuses my sensibilities. We need to hear the battle theme again. I get hungrier than most people. So obviously this guy is based on Sammo Hung. Sammo Haka. And we have our second pupil. And all these people are like, yeah, free meal, because they caught Sammo. None of the NPCs really have anything to say, so we're just going to go on. One of the things that bothers me about this game is the way people follow you. I wish they follow you like this, instead of like, you know, in this triangle formation. I hate that. It gets on my nerves so much. I didn't like it in Dragon Quest. I don't like it here. So, Sammo, as you can see, you can kind of see the differences in the stats there. I'll go over each of the disciples' individual strengths when we actually get all 3 of them, though. So, to recruit the next disciple, you actually have to have gotten some of the healing plants. You have to have at least 1 healing plant from the forest there. But if you get all 5 of the healing plants and give them to the people here, you actually get extra pieces of equipment, so that's good. So there are actually 6 people bent over in pain, but only 5 of them need healing plants. That last guy down there, up right above the text box, they actually are hungry, and if you give them food, they just say thank you and take your item. So this person is the only one that you actually need to heal to advance the plot. And when you do so, you get robbed. I got a couple of pieces of equipment there, so let's equip those. And we've got some... Let's put my meat buns up top. Alright. So this is Ewan. Ewan is the third disciple. He's pretty cool. He's got a bandana. I'm a big fan of protagonists with bandana. We discussed this in length in Dragon Quest VIII. Ewan is, well, like I said, we'll go over the characters when we actually recruit all of them. First, we got some thugs to beat up. Pardon me. He is pretty spindly, to be fair. It's all about the mine as I beat them up with my fists. I feel like I'm sending mixed messages here. I got a decapan. I don't even know what that does. Forgive me! So if you give the second option, he joins right away, but you miss out on the scene up here. So that's what we're going to be showing off right away. We got our final pupil. So my three pupils are Li Kugo, Yuan Zhao, and Sammo Haka. They come with their own skills. Obviously, Yuan is the least skilled of the three to start with, but that means he's got the least bad habits to unlearn. Also, by the way, the cursor is a panda now. That's amazing. I love that. So let's talk about the three characters here. Li is... Each one of the disciples has a speciality. They have a stat that they really excel in. For Yuan, it's his IQ. For Sammo, it's his vitality and his power. He's got really, really bad speed, really, really bad intellect. Li, her most powerful stat is her speed. One special note is that even though right now Yuan has the lowest stats, he ends up getting massive stat gains, and by the end of the game, if you use him, it's really easy for him to get 99 in all four of his stats. Where Yuan becomes a weak link is that he never really gets a whole lot of HP. Sammo's weak link is that he never gets a whole lot of speed or IQ. Here's the thing. The ultimate skill for Jin Zhang Quan is called, I forget, it's Lin... It's called Zhan Ya Lian Shan Quan, and it uses IQ as its main stat, but it also has a secondary stat of speed. So the two stats that it gets damage from, Sammo is worsting. Sammo does kind of make up for that by being a gigantic ball of defense and a hit points. So he's not a bad choice. None of the three inheritors are bad.